What's up, y'all? This Shane, I'm a photographer from Washington, D.C. I get a lot of compliments on my pictures, and people ask me where do I shoot. Today, I'm going to tell you. I have a professional performance studio in my house, and so I want to show you today how to build it. Take a look. Alright, so for me, first things first, everything start out on the floor. But they 24 by 48, so get you a couple of these, drop them on the floor. So once you get on the floor, and you put all your boards on the floor, right now I have 2 white melamine boards, and 1 regular 24 by 48 board. And I secure them, keep them close together, because I notice when people do shoots, when I have shoots, people step on this underneath the backdrop, it separates a little bit if you don't hold them together. So because I don't want to use any nails or anything like that, and like secured, and I like to be able to break it down and stuff like that, 'cause I like to move shit. So I just use a bungee cord, and that way it's underneath the backdrop. It's underneath the backdrop, it's out of the way, and it's nice and secure. So here's the next part. Next part, you doing your backdrop stand. You get a backdrop stand off Amazon for about 50 bucks. Comes with 2 of these guys. Stretch it out, put it down, to your desired height. The best way to do it, I think, is about there. Having a decent, knowing the point that when it goes up, and then you start to get less coverage on the 3 legs on the ground, versus the point that it's like that. You don't want it like that. You don't want it like this. Your backdrop stand might fall over. So you put them like that, somewhere in the middle, make it safe. Put those 2 guys up, get your crossbar, attach your backdrop onto the crossbar, roll that son bitch down, good to go. That's probably about how long it'll take you to put your backdrop up. Somewhere in there, give or take. So the next thing I do is, you probably won't have to do it because you might have a paper backdrop. But because I have a vinyl backdrop and it's not really long, I have 2. So I just have 1 attached to the roll of another backdrop down here, just so I can keep it snug against the backdrop, so it's not a lot of wrinkles or moving or whatever like that. And boom, I mean, pretty much you're almost done. If you have some kind of weight, or some kind of weight, put it on the end of your backdrop so it doesn't wrinkle, or you don't have too many lines and stuff like that. So after you get your backdrop up, you gotta get some lighting. So I have a 47-inch newer Octobox softbox. This one didn't come with this grid on it or the egg crate. I've just attached that on there. The egg crate really does a good job of focusing the light, and without the egg crate, without the egg crate, it just does a really beautiful job of giving soft flashlight. And that package that I bought with the newer Octobox, it actually came with one of these guys. It's called an S bracket. It's really good with putting the speed light in there and then putting that up inside the Octobox. So yeah, next I have the Godox 24 by 24. It's their most popular softbox, I think. This one has 3 levels of diffusion inside. It has the parabolic material, one soft box, the white little material thing, whatever that's called, and then another one on the outside. And then with the black bezels on there, I think it gives a sort of egg crate type performance with it. And I know you can see the strobe I have. Strobe I got on there is LS photography strobes. It's popping like that because I have the thing in my pocket. I'm sorry. But yeah, other than that, go on to the next one. So the next one is you want to have some kind of boomstick to use as a hair light, or just put some kind of flash on a light stand and hang it over top of the backdrop, and that way you have a hair light over top of the person. But I like the boomstick better. It gives a little bit more feel. And because I don't have a C-stand yet, I keep that boomstick on a regular stand, just on the inside. I don't take it outside. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I talked about, the foundation of a backdrop and why you want to have that down there. Talked about actually how you put the vinyl waterpaper backdrop up, attach it to the backdrop, and then how you do a good job of keeping that background on the floor wrinkle-free, and how you keep it settled down. And then I talked about the different types of diffusers and soft boxes and all the different kinds of lights that you have in your studio to help it give that professional feel. And also, most importantly, the performance. And there's other things you want to have, like multiple cameras. Obviously I got 3 cameras. I have a D7 something, D700 something, a D3100, which are both old ancient cameras, but I'm recording on my D850, my Nikon right now. So, do a good job out there. I want to see people's pictures. If you find me on Instagram, it's Shane Talley-Thomas on Instagram. On Twitter, it's Shane Talley T. And on Facebook, it's Shane Talley-Thomas. Hit me up, and maybe we can learn something from each other. But definitely announce yourself first, because random people following me is sort of weird. So I'm still not getting over that. But definitely, I'll see y'all later. Take care.